Hey wrestling fans, this is Rick from rickswrestlingblog.com. Hey, I want to let you know that I've got the new Royal Rumble 2015 game out there on the website, so you can go ahead and get out there and download it. It's under Wrestling Games Pay-Per-View, and you'll find it under Royal Rumble 2015. It's an Excel spreadsheet. Just download that so you can play along. And real quick, we'll talk about the review. We'll talk about the actual game itself. So kind of ran out of ink for my questions here, but the Royal Rumble game itself, I listed the entire roster of the WWE. So, the idea is to, first of all, put a Y next to the ones that you think will participate in the Rumble, because we know only 30 participants can be in there, so not everyone will be in there. So, for example, we found out that Eric Rowan won't be part of the Rumble. So, even though he's on my list here, you wouldn't want to mark him because he's not going to be in the Rumble. All right. So for every person that you feel will be in it, this is of course before the pre-show even starts. Got to go in there and put a yes, a Y, and you'll get a point for that one. So there are some freebies because WWE already announced, at least a dozen superstars that are going to be in the Rumble. So those are all free points. Okay, Ambrose, Reigns, and Daniel Bryan and Ziggler, and those are all free points. But anyway, doesn't matter. The hardest part of this game, which is what kind of makes it a real challenging game, probably the most challenging game we play, out of 12 months of the year, this is the most challenging game. It's because part of the game tells you pick what entry number you think that they'll be in. And if you can get that one, if you can get a few of those, you can get yourself some points. So it's 2 points for every time somebody you had the right entry. So for example, if you predicted that Daniel Bryan would be entry number 1, and you put it on your list, yeah, he will be entry number 1, and he comes in at entry number 1, you just gained yourself points because Daniel Bryan 1 is in the Rumble, that's a point, and number 2, you gain 2 points because you got him as the right entry. So but that's the hardest part because you really don't know. You could take a stab at who's going to be the first 2, and you can take a stab at who might be the last 2, and a pretty decent idea of who comes in between 25 and 30, but the rest of them are really hard to get. So I think I might have gotten 1 last year, something like that. So anyway, it's up there. Fill it out, play it along. It's gonna be fun. I'll be picking out the prize this year, so we'll see what it goes, what it is. Anyway, other matches for this pay-per-view. Now, WWE is selling this pay-per-view not only on just the Royal Rumble match, which they pretty much do every year anyway, but second is the world title match with Lesnar, Rollins, and John Cena. So who's going to win this match, And they made this match so much better when they threw Rollins in there. Because quite honestly, who really wants to see Cena and Lesnar go at it for a third time? This WWE really kind of messed up when they didn't give Lesnar any real competition. So the only competition for Lesnar is Cena. So who are you going to put against him? Because Roman Reigns isn't at that level yet, even though they're pushing him really hard. Daniel Bryan would have been at that level, but however, Bryan just came back a week ago. So, what we're going to do, you couldn't just put him in there. Ambrose is not at that level. Ziggler's not at that level. So, they painted themselves in the corner, but then they fixed it when they threw Rollins and made it a triple threat match. Now it looks to be a great match. I think it's going to be the match of the night, and I think, I don't know, we may be surprised. It's hard for me to call this one because I feel that Rollins has a good chance of walking away from the pay-per-view as the champion. Not initially winning the actual match, but cashing in at the end. So we'll see what happens. So this one gets a little touchy because everything for the Royal Rumble actually shows like if Roman Reigns is going to win this whole thing. That's what it really looks like. But if he does win this whole thing, will he go against Lesnar? Which would be good, but would he go against... probably the best match would be between him and Seth Rollins. 2 ex-Shield members going at it at the main event in WrestleMania. So we'll have to see because there's so many different ways that WWE can go with it. You can also do a Cena versus Reigns. It actually would be pretty cool to see a Cena versus Reigns. Kind of want to see Cena get his butt kicked, right? I'm a Cena fan, don't get me wrong, but getting tired seeing Cena with the world title. Anyway, Lesnar with Daniel Bryan sounds so much better for WrestleMania. So, but will that be for the title? That's what I really believe it should be. I believe Daniel Bryan should be winning this match, Royal Rumble. I believe he should be going to get the title that he never lost against Lesnar at WrestleMania and winning it. That's what I would love to see. Do I think that that's the way that WWE is headed? No, I don't. Anyway, other questions that I have listed in the game, so you can get points on. The Bellas are going against Natalya and Paige. Just a filler match, because, you know, WWE sold this pay-per-view on two matches, the Royal Rumble and the World Title match. Everything else is just a throw-in filler. I mean, who really cares to see the Ascension take on the New Age Outlaws? There's no way the Ascension can lose that. I mean, they're the brand new team. They're starting to be built up. They're not going to have them lose. But they don't have any tag team competition either. Bellas and Natalya with Natalya and Paige versus the Bellas. Who really cares, you know? And tag team title match, Usos versus Miz and Mizdow. And, you know, my suspicion is that it's time for Miz and Mizdow to break up. Whether it be at this match or during the pay-per-view, during the actual Royal Rumble match itself, I don't know. But they'll probably set something up so that these guys can go at it at WrestleMania. Probably make a pretty good match at WrestleMania. But that's it. I don't see any other matches listed, but you don't really need any more when you have those two main matches for the pay-per-view, the Rumble and the World Title match. That's all you need. Hey, so this game is online. It's on my website. Go ahead and download that. Print it out, fill it out, play it with your friends, family, and we always have a great time with these games, so we look forward to it. I gotta go pick out that prize this afternoon, and we'll see what we get, see what the winner gets, and see, maybe I can add to my collection. I've got my collection right there, right behind. So that's my little collection right there for my some of my victories, just a few of them, okay? But anyway, that's it. So I'll have this up now, and watch out for our next videos, and subscribe and like us on Facebook. Thanks. Bye.